Hi there and welcome everybody to this limited overs exhibition match. I'm Mark Nicholas and I'll be with you throughout the day. Let me tell you, it promises to be a belter. Make no mistake, this is quite a loose surface and will dust as the game goes on. I think pieces will come out of the pitch. It was a must bat first surface, particularly with such a strong spin attack.
Ouch, that must have hurt. The sweeper picks up. Sharma has said no to another run.
Great shot. Great shot. It just rocketed to the boundary. This cover driving is a joy to watch.
He's really given that a whack. 6 runs.
He is an exquisite cover driver.
We can have a look at that again.
He's always looking for that shot. It's such a strength in his game.
It's straight to a fielder. That's gone for 4 byes.
4 byes. That's a mistake by the wicket-keeper.
Super catch. Joseph gets his first wicket. Yadav is the next man in. Got him, yes, he's out. That ball was really moving, a brilliant reflex catch.
That's not a great stroke. It's almost as if he lost concentration.
Joseph gets his second wicket. He's gone for a duck.
The scorers haven't had to do much with that innings.
This was the end of the innings for Yadav. Krishnan comes in at number 3. Oh, what a catch. Have yourself a complimentary beverage, son. That was really well judged. It went a long way up.
It took an age to come down. It came down with snow on it.
Joseph gets his third wicket. He's gone for a duck.
A first baller, that is just so embarrassing, and rest assured there'll be a few comments from the crowd as he heads back towards the pavilion. He loves driving the ball, especially through the covers, and frankly, there's no one better at it. Oh, he played that stroke perfectly. Attack, attack, attack. That must have been the captain's message this morning. Look at the run rate.
That's straight up in the air. Marvellous effort that. It was well held. It was in the air a long time.
Straight down the fielder's throat. That's incredible. Straight down his throat. He didn't have to move an inch.
Let's see the action replay of that. Sims comes in at number 5. Well held.
The fielder did very well there. He made it look easy, but actually it was a whole lot more difficult than it looked.
Sims was out for duck.
Well, he wasn't out in the middle for long. He didn't trouble the scorers, and neither did he trouble us.
Singh is the new batsman. Spot on, line and length.
The bowling side can now have up to 5 players outside the inner ring.
Joseph continues. There'll be runs here.
Run!
The batsmen changed their mind. Well, that one will wake him up a bit. There should be some runs here. Just one run. Edged, but safe. What a marvellous catch. That is an excellent catch.
Brilliantly taken by the fielder, brilliant. He's backed up the bowler at a time when it was most needed.
Let's see the action replay of that. And the end of the over.
Well bowled, very well bowled. If you keep it that tight, the batsmen begin to feel a bit strangled.
There's just one there. Singh facing.
It doesn't matter if it's in the air when you hit it that far.
Joseph to begin a new over. Fielded by the man out long on. That's a good call from Singh. The fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home. Fielded by the man out long on. Singh waiting at the striker's end. Fielded by the man out long on. There's just one there. Fielded by the man out long on. A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. Singh sending him back. Joseph continues. That's edged and out. Lovely catch. He's got a great pair of hands.
Lazy, that's the truth, and he'll regret it when he sees the replay. With the fall of that wicket, they'll hope to mop up the tail quickly.
We can have a look at that again. Singh facing. That was a good piece of running.
Right, yeah, good running. You see, running like that leads to misfields because the fielders are under such pressure. Don't even bother chasing that. That's away into the bleachers. Miles, he's hit it miles.
I think he was easily back in the crease there. That's excellent running between the wickets.
That's good running, and it puts such pressure on the fielders.
He looked as if he was home to me. That takes him into double figures.
What super stroke. Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either. Well, he hardly seemed to hit it, and it's 6.
There it goes. That came off the pads. Smashed that one right out of the ground.
Never mind the fielder, the bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that.
There it goes. There's just one there.
Huge! That is huge! That is massive!
There's the umpire signal, no ball. That's out.
Oh, that went right through him. It's as if he misjudged the pace. Would you believe it? He got settled and then just gave his wicket away.
Varda is the new batsman. Marvellous stuff.
Great strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it. Well, if you bowl at him on his legs, he'll punish you every time.
And 6. Flicked down to fine leg. Well, the batsmen were quick between the wickets.
That's good running. More good running by this pair. It puts the fielders under such pressure.
Well, that's off the batsman's pads. That over helped the run rate somewhat.
That was not good enough, given where we are in this match. That is too expensive to retain any control over things.
Wide ball signalled by the umpire. Singh waiting at the striker's end. Oh, and he's bowled him.
Totally deceived him with that. Beat him all ends up. I mean, you don't see better than that. Oh, such a disappointment for him. He was in and set. He should have gone on.
The next man in is Thurman. Hardly seemed to hit that, yet it sailed over the ropes.
Oh, and the bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum.
What a marvellous shot.
Oh, there's a demoralising sight for any bowler. The ball is just sailing over the fence.
There's the umpire signal, no ball. There it goes. That's 2 more runs on the board.
He has smashed that a long, long way. That is great to watch for the neutral, not so good for the bowler.
That went a long way back into the stands.
Oh, it's a monster. Oh, another one of those, and this bowler will be out of the attack.
That's a brilliant shot, right off the meat of the bat. They've turned that into 2, that's good running.
Oh, this is wonderful timing. It's a beautiful innings, but boy, through the leg side, it's been very special.
Smashed that right out of the ground.
You can't set fields for a shot like that. Brilliant!
That is a top shot. There it goes. This last wicket pair are really frustrating the bowlers.
Don't even bother chasing that. That's away into the bleachers.
That's cleared the rope. 6 runs.
Miles, he's hit it miles.
That's a big hit. It'll go all the way.
They'll get you if you bowl there. This is one of the world's great players through the leg side.
There it goes. They've turned that into 2, that's good running.
I'll tell you what, he scores the vast majority of his runs through the leg side.
That's 54 Vada.
He's applied himself superbly out there. You know, conditions have been tricky, but it's a top-class innings.
That's a fantastic strike.
What super stroke. Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either.
There it goes. He looked as if he was home to me. They've turned that into 2. That's good running. That is a glorious stroke. That brings up his half century.
Yep, looked in good touch. Super effort today, and the key is to build on it.
Fielded by the man out long on. A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. The batsman changed their mind. I think he was easily back in the crease there. That's 2 more runs on the board. Brilliantly caught.
That's not a great stroke. It's almost as if he lost concentration.